Welcome back to the Beausejour here in St. Lucia. The sun is still out and the setting is wonderful once again, and we're all set for the second match of the day. India beating Afghanistan in that Group C match. This is a Group A game and it features two very talented Asian teams. Pakistan, of course, the defending champions, the World T20, taking on the Bengal Tigers, Bangladesh, who are now firmly established as one of the mainstream teams in international cricket. So go Tigers go, plenty of support for the Bangladeshis.
Saqib Ul Hasan is here with me, so indeed is Shahid Afridi. Ranjan Madugal is still the match referee. Gentlemen, who's going to toss? Shahid is going to toss. Here we go.
Heads. Heads is the call.
Head says Shaqib.
It is tails.
And it's a tail. So Shahid, you won the toss.
Yeah, I want to bat first.
Is there any reason for that? You think you want to put up a score?
No, I think this time the pitch is looking very nice and quite flat because we guys played two warm-up games. Pitch was a little bit slow, but this look nice. Yeah.
So who's not playing today then?
Hamad Azam is not playing, Khalid Latif is not playing, and Abdul Rahman is not playing, and Mohammad Asif.
So well done, have a good game, and congratulations, captain of Pakistan.
Thank you so much, thank you.
Right, here we are, Saqib Ul Hasan, who's been in the job for a while. What would you have done if you had won the toss?
We would have bet first. Looks to me a very good wicket, but we don't mind chasing.
Yes, and I'm delighted you got Tamim Iqbal back in the side. That must be a big plus.
Yes, he's been playing really well for the last 12 months or so. So we are looking forward to a good start.
Well, so far slow bowlers have done well here, and that's your strength, isn't it?
Yeah, we have got a couple of very good spinners. Hopefully they will do the job, and their quicks is not bad too. Shafi came back from injury, and he's a class act.
Thank you very much, and have a very good game.
Thank you.
Pakistan taking on Bangladesh. It's a very important match for both these sides. Pakistan will hope that as the favourites they can come out of this unscathed. Fans here from Pakistan, certainly also from Bangladesh. Boom Boom Afridi, the captain of Pakistan, who won the toss, decided that his side would bat first and put up a decent total here to try and defend. Here's Mashrafi Murtaza. Bit of bounce to start with. The thoughts of a decent score would be around the 150 mark, and if more than that, they'll be quite happy. Pakistan, they've got some good hitters in their lineup, and if they get going, then they'll certainly score a more than decent target. Underway. Big boundaries here at the Beausejour Stadium, so opportunities for a couple of runs when you hit the ball out into the deep.
It's an ideal scenario for Shahid Afridi because he's got wonderful variety in the playing 11, and all are flexible. You can put them anywhere you want. Kamran Akmal is a keeper, but he's asked to open the innings, so it gives Afridi another important option in the bowling lineup.
Up in the air and over the top. Nicely done. Absolutely no need to run. 4 runs.
What a way to start the innings. I think he'll express himself in this innings because he's been under a lot of pressure and criticism.
Gone for the shot. There's a man in the deep, but he's not going to get to that. It's 4 runs to Kamran Akmal. Nicely swept away.
Well, yes, you're right. It's the in thing now to introduce spin with the new ball, but you also got to count that the players that are on view are good players of spin bowling. So maybe Bangladesh missing a trick there.
It's 4 again. The line totally wrong. He reinforced that leg side with fine leg up in the circle. The man on the fence deep backward square went even straighter. And this was on leg stump.
A real loose delivery. And a bad one there in position early because of the trajectory and line of the ball. The ball would have not spun from that area. So an easy boundary for Kamran Akmal.
Oh, direct hit would have had him gone.
This is not the first time that we've seen them to stutter while running between the wickets. This obviously was Salman Butt's call, but his partner was not in tune.
That's gone up in the air. It's Mohammad Ashraful who's under it. Oh no, he's made a hatch of it. Was unsure whether to turn and run or to backpedal. In the end, backpedaled for some time and then put it down.
Well, it sums up Bangladesh's play so far. They've been rather nervous, and Ashraful, they're in no position. He was just twisting and curling underneath the ball, never in position really to catch that.
Nicely played. Down the wicket and flayed through the offside. Square for 4. 28 without loss.
A lovely piece of timing from Salman, but inside out dry while coming down the pitch and working it away nicely between cover and point. Mushraf Murtaza didn't like it. He wanted the fielder to be just a little bit more squarer.
I reckon he was still thinking of the catch as well. Feeling it should have been taken, then I wouldn't have gone for 4. It's a good shot. Misfield. How's the single? Yeah, just not quite on top of their game here, Bangladesh. At the start, it's only 3.5 overs gone, but they're little errors all over the place. That won't please them, won't please the captain. Fine leg up in the circle, a short delivery, helped on its way onto that leg side. So 4 more to Pakistan and to Kamran Akmal.
Well, batsmen know that there'll be a 4 ball coming in an over, and so it relaxes them completely. So they wait for that loose delivery and make most of it, just like this one. Got to exert more pressure on the batsman, and he knows that there was an error committed.
Down the pitch and over mid-off. Very well played by Salman Butt.
Another solid hit from the left-hander. And looks pretty certain with what he wants to do with certain deliveries. The offside play has been brilliant from him so far.
Well, finally he gets one through. He's been playing shots for a while, finding the fielder. This time he hits the gap.
They're nicely timed. Hadn't been able to get the placement in this over. On that occasion, it was spot on. Just watching that ball run across the outfield, pretty smooth out there. It's quite an impressive ground. We've talked about the large boundaries, the fact that the outfield is fair, it's not lightning fast.
But I think he's hit the gap very well this time. Man, fine leg was inside the circle. That meant square leg was much squarer. And so the boundary there. And their supporters enjoying it. Straight down the ground, good place to hit. You get it over the bowler's head, it's inevitably 4, so good way to end the over. 61 for no loss. Salman Butt's been in and out of the Pakistan team in this form of the game. He's got a 26 from 18. Is looking far more assured, far more decisive. I think that's the word you're looking for. Far more decisive today. Well, Chappelle's been talking about 168 and over. We'll get them to 160. They should get 8 and over with the batting to come. And if they hit shots like those, they'll probably get more than 8 and over. But I won't be surprised if they keep wickets. They end up with 170, 175, or even more.
He just moved a little leg side so he could open himself up and place the ball through the offside field.
and will go for 4. The two fielders there, for a while you thought it might have, one of them might have saved it.
It's pretty well placed because they weren't far apart, those two outfielders. You've got to hit the ball pretty well to get a 6 here. It's a genuine 6 if you clear the road.
It's a genuine 6. We'll get a couple of runs there. To clear the boundary line that's been given to, it's a 6.
10 overs, 80 without a wicket. Pakistan needs more from Butt and Co. That's gone. Flat 6 from Salman Butt. First of the innings.
Oh, what a strike this is. In the slot. And he swings his arms freely. A wonderful slog sweep. For 6.
He pick up more runs, running between the wickets. They've been a little jittery, but they've still survived together as a pair, which is good news for Pakistan. This was that brilliant hit over mid-wicket, flat, and went for 6. That's gone over the top, just like that, for a 6. Salman Butt has really been active today, very aggressive on 49. Hitting 4s and 6s, the 26th 6 of the tournament.
Short, way too short this from Shubho. And all he can do is watch as it sails over the ropes for 6.
That's his 50. He'll be well pleased with this innings. And came back into form just at the right time. This is a great event to get your form back. Dugout is happy, so are the fans. Or they don't care. They're listening to the music and enjoying a bit of cricket as well. But Salman Butt, 50 not out.
Yeah, it's been well played too. The 50 from Salman Butt. He started with a lovely shot over with the covers for 4.
That's straight. And mid-off has no chance. Well struck by Kamran Akmal. He gets his 50 as well. Tremendous opening pair and partnership, getting Pakistan to 104 without a wicket.
Good shot this. It was struck fiercely. The bowler felt he might have had a chance. Rod Tucker, the umpire, felt he had to get out the way. Evasive action for him. Nonplussed. Kamran Akmal happy to get to 50, and it's a wonderful partnership this and the Pakistani openers.
Times it well on the bounce to the fielder at long off. So the intentions are pretty clear from Salman, but at least look at how high the wicket is, the pitch is. Because the fielder at long off was almost a midget when the ball was collected by him.
And a long way up in the air, but sufficiently in front of square to go for 4. So one bounce and over the rope. Kamran Akmal continuing the onslaught.
Feeding him in his favorite area, inside out drive. He loves to play that shot and almost carried for a 6. They are 6 inches away from that rope. Ashraful really will have to target his pads, the middle stump. Makes room and goes big once again through the offside, this time only for 1. And we're told that Harsha Bhogle has got Pakistan's coach, Waqar Younis.
Yes, indeed, Waqar is with me. Looking world champion stuff. Great start this.
Yeah, so far we're doing a good job. I think both the openers are playing according to the plan, and I think that's what we needed. We needed a good start, and we got it now, and we can press on from here.
Always felt that Pakistan is tailor-made for T20 cricket, and we're seeing that today.
Yes, we have shown it in the last couple of World Cups, and we're really pushing it at the moment. So that's the way the champion should play, and we're playing like it at the moment.
Another boundary there, so that will mean the scoring rate's looking very good. Also, just looking at the dugout, notice a few changes in the batting order. A couple of big hitters getting ready.
Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is when you get to sort of 13, 14 overs, we got Shahid Afridi, Razak, Misbah Haq, who are a big hitter of the ball, so we can always utilize them, and we can rest the batsmen.
And you've obviously given Salman Butt another go at this form of the game, and he's coming off seriously well today.
Yeah, especially when you're playing here in West Indies, where wickets are not really that easy to bat on. So I think he's the main man. He can really stick around, and Kamran Akmal on the other hand can really push it.
So what did you budget for a good score before the game started?
We were looking at somewhere around 150, 160, and at the moment it's looking quite good.
Yeah, 180, 200, thereabouts. You've been a commentator. You know how to ask these questions. You know.
Why not? 200 would be great.
And then, of course, that sets you up for the big game tomorrow. So this is a fantastic workout.
Yeah, when you start a tournament, it's always good to, start off really well in the first game. And at the moment, we're looking good, and we can leave a good message out.
Thank you very much, Waqar, and hope it goes well for you.
Thanks very much.
And there goes another. Very well played there. He liked it in that area. It's gone for 4. Ended the over well. 124 without loss.
Bangladeshi bowlers have been punished, literally. Spinners have not really bowled the line. They've been all over the place, down the leg side, and not read the intentions of the batsmen, and as a result, been penalised regularly. Goes big, straight, 6, magnificent. Terrific strike from Kamran Akmal. Beautiful swing of the bat, and the ball went in the air in no time over the rope for a magnificent 6.
A favourite area this for Kamran Akmal. Over cover, just gives himself room, gets that front leg out of the way and swings freely. Really good contact made.
Oh, brilliantly done. Great improvisation from Salman Butt. The ball goes for a 4, and boundary coming just at the right time. So Pakistan continue to progress. 138 without a wicket. Lovely piece of timing and innovation from Salman Butt.
This could be out. The first wicket there for Bangladesh. Not the greatest of delivery by the captain. Kamran Akmal walking back, but making a very good contribution. His highest T20 score of 73. Pakistan 142 for 1.
Well, he was trying to slice it away over, probably cover point, maybe even trying to get it over that fielder's head. Razak going back and taking the catch quite comfortably. He was a little disappointed, Kamran Akmal, but really he can be pretty pleased with the opening partnership they've put together.
He wasn't in the greatest of form when he started off taking a few risks. It's lucky that balls in the air didn't go to fielders. But as the innings progressed, his form just got better and better. Kamran Akmal, Salman Butt may have just played one of his best T20 innings today. Brings in the captain, Shahid Afridi, and batting at number 3. Sure, that wasn't the original position he's supposed to bat in, but just the kind of batsman you need. You're in the 16th over. The umpires decided that the batsman did cross, so the new batsman will have to take strike. Salman Butt will remain at the non-striking end. It's gone straight up in the air. But fortunately for Afridi, it was very straight, and those two fielders at long on, long off, not straight enough. Get a couple of runs.
He's trying to muscle the ball at the moment. He absolutely tried to hit that off the island. I think he really would be better off just trying to time it at the moment. He looks as though he's not in the greatest form.
Nice to see the moment he hit that. He's timed it, he called for 2. Again, this is miscued, and again, fortune favors Shahid Afridi. They're coming back for the second. So although he's mistiming the ball, he's getting some runs for his team. 149 for 1.
He's getting very frustrated with himself, Afridi. Mistiming 2 in a row. Really is trying to give it a belt. He's helped out there by the Bangladesh fielding.
Gone. Straight to short third man. It's another full toss that's got the captain, the second wicket. Shahid Afridi was scratchy. But Pakistan well on course to get a big one here. 156 for 2.
Well, that whole innings, he didn't get one anywhere near the middle of that huge bat. And in the end, holed out, which was no real surprise. It was interesting the plan that Bangladesh had for him. It was to bowl well wide of off stump. And just not in the best of form at the moment, Afridi.
This is the kind of talent Pakistan has. Shahid Afridi being replaced by Abdul Razak, another kind of batsman. Is ideally suited these conditions. Just 2 overs to go. And a desire to get maybe anything between 10 or 12 runs and over.
Nice to see Pommy's brother here at the ground. I guess they'll be able to catch up after the day's play.
Beautiful shot. He's going to get 2 runs for it. And I think the fellow down there is Imrul Kayes, who's been quite brilliant in the deep. He's been very alert. It's a difficult take, I can tell you. The ball was going quickly to him. Little tumble. Good release of the ball as well. So Imrul Kayes is doing a good job in the deep there for Bangladesh. He'll be out there opening the innings, presume, later. Salman Butt on 73. Gone. Trying to get it over. Short third man, I guess. But it's been a splendid innings from Salman Butt. Just set the course for his team in this tournament. 158 for 3.
Well, he virtually just conceded his wicket in the end. Had very, very little chance of succeeding with that shot, but it's been a terrific knock. Tremendous strike rate. Almost played second fiddle to Cameron Akmal, and yet he had a far better strike rate. So Salman has done his job. He's on his way for 73.
Yeah, it was a far better innings than Cameron Akmal's. Was really looking to go after the bowling. Salman Butt relied on his instincts. Never quite understood Misbah-ul Haq's batting positions over the years. He's come in at the ball of the third wicket. A big full toss. Couldn't capitalize. And they come back for the second. So no histrionics in the final over. But they still managed to get 8 runs. Which means Pakistan finished with an impressive 172 for 3. Really, the foundation was laid by the 2 openers, Salman Butt and Kamran Akmal.
Yeah, in some ways, Bangladesh did quite well to keep them to that sort of level. But really, I don't think there was enough thought given to taking wickets, particularly early in the innings. They were into containment mode almost from ball number 1. And as I mentioned before, I just don't think that sort of ploy works against the better teams. And it's one of the reasons why Bangladesh really haven't progressed as they should have in international cricket. So Pakistan will be pretty pleased with that performance, that score.
Look at that, 73-73 to Akmal and Salman Butt, and they played really well. And after that, got a feeling that a new batsman struggled to find his timing. So it was all about the set batsman doing the thing for Pakistan, and that's exactly what Akmal and Butt did. And in the end, you've got to say 172 is a very, very good score in conditions like this where the boundaries are long, the pitch is slowing down a bit. It's a sluggish outfield. Good performance here by Pakistan. It's been a beautiful day. We've seen one match already in the morning. India beating Afghanistan. This is Bangladesh versus Pakistan. Pakistan won the toss, elected to bat first, and this is the target they've set for Bangladesh to chase. It's not going to be easy.
So here we are. Group A game at St. Lucia at Beauséjour. Kamran Akmal and Salman Butt putting on 142, but the innings never really going anywhere from there. Having said that, they got enough eventually. You see the quicker bowlers went for runs, Mashrafi Murtaza in particular. Now, having said that, there's a very good quick bowler just marking out his run of 173 at 8.65. All I'll tell you is if Bangladesh get those, they'll have played out of their skins, because this is a slow outfield. It's large. It's not that you just get past the infield and it's a boundary like it is on a lot of tracks on the subcontinent. This man, though, will be a source of great encouragement for Bangladesh. He's emerged as their #1 batsman in recent years, Tamim Iqbal. Tailor-made for T20, but has some very good test match scores behind him as well. Tamim Iqbal and Imrul Qais. Ramiz Raja is with me.
It's an asset for a team to have your opener in good form. And Tamim Iqbal has been in great form of late. Mohammad Amir, we know, is one very good talent. Just 18 years of age, battle-hardened at a young age, 11 matches and 9 wickets. He'll provide that angle for Shahid Afridi up front.
So here's the first ball. It's interesting, Tamim Iqbal didn't play any of the warm-up games because of a finger injury. Obviously, they've decided that for the big games, they want him here. Now, this would be a great way to end a very good over. And it is Imrul Qais. So, wicket for Mohammad Amir straight up front, and Bangladesh's campaign to try and get to 172 has started off very poorly. Top over. So, Qais is gone, and they are 1 for 1.
What a terrific start from Mohammad Amir. He's pacey, got the ball to bounce on the batsman, and a nothing shot from the opener. Misbah-ul-Haq really took a very good catch. It is breezy out there, so you can easily be befuddled by the conditions, but Misbah-ul-Haq safe as a house. Nicely done.
Mohammad Ashraful is in at #3. One of the great talents that I have seen. Also, someone with that kind of talent, with slightly more ordinary record than he should have. But strike rate's not bad. And in fact, in one of the warm-up games, was pushed up to open the batting because Tamim Iqbal wasn't playing, got 35 from 12 balls. Now Mohammad Sami. Couldn't understand that shot from Imrul Qais. He's normally a stodgier player than Tamim Iqbal. But I think you're right. I think Misbah's made that catch look a little easier.
That is normally what can happen to you if you're not used to big hitting. You pick a ball that is not right for that kind of shot, and Misbah-ul-Haq really doing a very good job with it.
There, that's the kind of shot that you expect from Tamim Iqbal. Hit really hard and crunched through cover. Also, Sami's given him the width.
Mohammad Sami can be put under a little bit of pressure because he's playing in place of Mohammad Hafiz, and he's got huge boots to fill. And we know that he can be upset, unsettled by this kind of hitting. Straight away, there's been an adjustment made on the offside. Slip's been taken away. Misbah-ul-Haq has got himself at cover point.
One of the two fielders in the deep, trotting in. It's interesting how captains think. Obviously, the slip was there for the outside edge that might travel there, but one boundary is all it needed, in spite of having a good score to defend, to throw slip out. Just hope two young people are doing well. That'll run away for 4 as well. It's a good end to the over. It's 11 for 1.
Not a great start from Sami. Gone for 10. And he's bowled on both the offside and the leg side. So he's got to get it right, because this is his big moment, big chance.
Beautifully. Ah, what a shot.
That is easy stuff for Ashraful, and more misery for Mohammad Sami. Short and wide, and all he had to do was to reach out for it, which he did in the end.
You know, the interesting thing is Mohammad Sami has been showing promise for about 8 years now, I think. He's got to make the transition. Good shot. A Yorker that was about 6 inches too short.
And he's not happy with his effort, because the idea may have been right, but it turned out to be a length ball in the end, and beautifully driven by Tamim Iqbal. Nice sweet flow of the bat, missing the field at mid-on. Great piece of timing. He comes across as a natural striker of the ball, Tamim Iqbal.
Gone. He's headed straight back to the bowler. And Hafiz has struck in his very first over. It's very pleased expression on his face. So Bangladesh have lost their second wicket. It's a very important wicket of Tamim Iqbal. 19 of 18 balls. Bangladesh now 31 for 2.
Well, good success there for Hafiz in his first over. And have a look where he tosses it in the air. Have a look where it comes down. Probably just as well that Asoka De Silva is a former Test match player, because it lobbed right in his lap. Could have easily hit him in the head if he wasn't at the ready. But good wicket there for Pakistan. Tamim Iqbal can be very dangerous, but you can't be dangerous when you're sitting back in the pavilion.
Yeah, Pakistan tightening the screws now on Bangladesh. The real successes of Bangladesh cricket. Captain Shakib Al Hasan has an excellent record as a test player, and has a better record as a left-arm spinner than a batsman. Shakib Al Hasan at the test level, he was looking to play a lot wider than eventually where the ball ended up. He was looking to just play down to shortings to cover, or in that region.
Yeah, I think he was looking to play with the spin through cover, but the ball just went straight on, consequently catching more of an inside edge, and went straight back down the pitch rather than where the batsman intended it to go.
And I think that is something that the batsmen have to make note of. This is a pitch where there's a tendency for the ball to grip. Not every ball, but few balls will grip. And as a result, there'll be change of pace. So you can't really take chances hitting through the line. Get a couple of runs for that. Man with a lot of self-confidence, Shakib Al Hasan, very much demonstrated in that shot so early in the innings.
There's some Pakistan teams that you wouldn't have done this against. A couple of players, I'm thinking Sarfraz and Javed, you wouldn't have been doing that if they were in the team.
Very fine sweep there. The outfield is not very quick, so you would expect the fielder to come in. In fact, the ball was almost stopping before the boundary line. Mohammad Amir will do the retrieving. And Bangladesh will get 3. 36 for 2.
This is why games at this ground are going to be interesting. Tight games are going to be won by teams that are good in the outfield, athletic fielders with good arms, and also running between wickets.
That's 4. Just a bit too quick for the wicket-keeper. You would think that it's not that far away from the keeper.
It's a good thick edge, bounced a little bit off the top edge. Got just enough on it to get it away from Cameron Akmal. He was looking to do exactly that, glide it to third man, but I think he meant it to be a little wider of the keeper.
7 runs from that over. Bangladesh 43 for 2.
Yeah, he seems to have made a couple of comebacks. There was a time when his bowling really seemed to deteriorate quite badly and looked as though his international career was gone. Came back from that and then went off and played ICL, and that looked as though it might have been the end of him. But he's bounced back again.
Need 130 more runs to win. Bangladesh to win this game. 13 overs to go. Got to say that he's a very earnest kind of a cricketer, Abdul Razak, and Misbah-ul Haq and Razak, two almost veterans of Pakistan cricket. Is that an inside edge? Has Kamran Akmal let one go? There's a big deflection. You really can't call it a keeper's catch. Let's have a look. Well, that is what he's capable of. You know, we've seen this in the past as well. This little man has the ability to play the big shots against the fast bowlers. It's just that mental discipline. When he starts getting there, he starts to frustrate you. As a cricket fan, sometimes also, you know, gives you a lot of pain. And look at this shot. This is the talent that he's blessed with.
And it's just a good cricket shot. It's lofted, but it's just a really good cricket shot. In comparison with what we've just seen him try to do in the last over.
There we go.
Yep, that's the Mohammad Ashraf. We know that we've talked about premeditated shots, and we're seeing a good example of how they don't work too often, and for the effort that goes into them and the result you get from them, they're really not worth it. When you've seen him just, not just Ashraf, they're nearly holed out there, and then he's hit a glorious 6 with just a traditional cricket shot.
This could be a no ball because it's a high full toss. And yes, it's the waist high full toss. It's called a no ball just because it can be a dangerous ball that can incur a physical injury on the batsman, and that's why it's put down as an illegal delivery to discourage bowlers from bowling more of that. 2 in an innings and you could get stopped from bowling further in the match.
I think, to be fair to Abdul Razak, it was just a slower ball gone wrong. It wasn't a delivery with any intent at all. And I think umpires have got to use a bit of common sense. If someone's trying to bowl a slower ball and it just gets away from them a bit, I don't think you should count that as one of the two.
It's gone over mid-on. That's very sensible stroke play. This is good cricket from Bangladesh in this over. 16 runs coming off it. It's 63 for 2.
Both batsmen just finding Abdul Razak the right hitting speed. Took a pounding in that over. 2 overs for 23. Bangladesh getting right into this game now.
Look forward to. But as far as Shakib Al Hasan is concerned, he's the man who will keep things going for his team. This is turning out to be a partnership that will concern Pakistan. Got 37 of 26 balls, these two together.
Well, he's just the opposite, Shakib Al Hasan. He's an intelligent batsman. He understands what he's doing, knows where the field is, and he puts a lot of thought into his batting.
He's greeted with a boundary through cover.
It's a beautiful shot, that. Just a touch too full and in the slot really for Mohammad Ashraf. Will play some magnificent shots. That's one of them. Placed to perfection, wide off, mid-off for 4.
very interested in something that Ian Chappell just said about Mohammad Ashraful, where he said he reminds him of someone who feels a need to show off all the shots he possesses. You see that among writers as well, among talented but immature writers. You see them trying to show off their vocabulary. As you mature, you realize you don't have to use the biggest, prettiest words all the time. It suggests to me that Ashraful hasn't grown as a batsman. He's heaved that to Menon. Situation demands unusual shot making. Effective but hardly beautiful, this shot. Who says you've got to play beautiful cricket?
Catches the call again. It's not going to be caught, but good fielding. And Mohammad Hafiz to ensure it doesn't go for 4. 84 for 2.
Yes, he flapped at it a little bit, but ensured it didn't go to the boundary. Mohammad Hafiz turns up every time Pakistan are playing a T20 game. It's typical versatile players. I think that is, by some distance, the shot of the innings, even better than the one he hit over mid-wicket a little while ago. Now this young man's blessed with timing.
It's a shot, this is. Oh, that's right out the middle of the bat. And it sailed comfortably for 6.
He actually plays that ball beautifully. Knew exactly where he wanted to. Picked up a couple. And 50 comes up for Mohammad Ashraful from 38 balls. It's been great fun to watch.
Yeah, certainly has been. Good strike rate as well.
Now, is he going to be caught here? No, it goes all the way. Another blow struck by Bangladesh. This time from Shakib Al Hasan. Long boundaries, but they're clearing them.
Didn't think he'd hit that. Not well, anyway. Somehow he's muscled it over mid-on, long on. Comfortably over. Is that out? No, it's out the ground. Super work. Shakib Al Hasan joining in the fun. 114 for 2.
It's under 10 and over now. Another shot that when it left the bat looked like might interest deep mid-wicket. He was watching.
Gone up, and it's going to be Sami who will get them that wicket. Yes. Umar Akmal takes the catch in the deep, and what a big wicket this is for Pakistan. Huge sigh of relief, I'm sure, in the dugout. And it seemed like he was tiring a bit. You can see physical exhaustion more the reason for this wicket than anything else. The captain's gone for 47. Pakistan right back in this game. Bangladesh 122 for 3. It can be dangerous in this situation. Mahmudullah can tong the ball. We've seen on this pitch, new batsmen come in and straight away start playing the big shots, the 4s and 6s that you need to play in T20 cricket. Just wide to the left-hander, which is good thinking by Sami, so he had to really drag it, and that was the area that he was always targeting. The captain straight down to long on, long off with a horizontal bat, just to get that extra power that you need to clear the ropes here. It's not a short boundary, so bowling out in the deep. Pakistan playing with a sense of purpose. I think they now believe they're back in the game. Slow delivery and straight to short third man. In fact, that fielder came in just prior to that ball. It's a good move by the Pakistani captain. They dropped the mid-wicket deep on the leg side, and the third man came inside the circle to take that catch. So Mahmudullah couldn't quite tonk it. Bangladesh 123 for 4. New batsman is Naeem Islam. Right-hand bat. Excellent thinking from Pakistan. Shahid Afridi had a chat with Mohammad Sami. They brought the third man inside the circle, Mohammad Sami, then bowled a slow delivery outside the off stump. Now this is going to be caught by the keeper. Not often do you see this kind of a dismissal. And again, it's that shot that we don't quite understand why Mohammad Ashraful plays when he has such a great array of shots in front of the wicket. He's gone for 65. Terrific innings of 49 balls. Bangladesh 140 for 5.
I guess all his fans will have to live with this. Ashraful has got plenty of talent and class, and maybe at times his thinking is not logical. Why would you want to attempt this kind of shot when the match is dependent on you? Good catch from the keeper.
The pretty technically sound batsman Mushfiqur Rahim has been part of Bangladesh team now for a while. When he looks to play a low-risk shot, Mohammad Ashraful, this is what he tends to do. The fine sweeps, late cuts. Then he decides that he's going to go for one big shot. That's when he goes straight down the pitch. And the ball has gone straight up. It hasn't got any distance at all, horizontally. And a good catch by Saeed Ajmal. And Sami gets another wicket. Really couldn't understand Mushfiqur Rahim coming in at this stage when they had somebody like Mashrafi Murtaza who had the game to get those required runs. Bangladesh 145 for 6.
Your thinking can be marred by the situation, and it's a tough one for Bangladesh team. Mushfiqur just hitting the ball in the air, hoping against hope that that would be dropped or that he'd get it over the rope. Very good catch by Saeed Ajmal. He's not renowned for his fielding, but he's worked extremely hard at catching the ball, and the results are showing there. Good stuff.
But just to prove a point to his captain, I think Mashrafi Murtaza has come with the sleeves right up to show off his muscles and say, I'm the man. Big shout for caught behind. Ashoka De Silva is not convinced. Batsman is wondering what the fuss is all about. And it's called a wide. Bit late, Ashoka De Silva on that one, but in the end, that's what it is. A wide ball down the leg side.
Well, it certainly did hit his gloves. Definitely there was a contact made.
Gone. Skills of Saeed Ajmal on display. Teased Mashrafi Murtaza with this flighted delivery outside the off stump, which wasn't going to spin. A bit too late. Thought it was the introduction of Murtaza. Bangladesh 150 for 7.
Could read the straighter one from Saeed Ajmal. Around the wicket to create that angle. Lovely piece of bowling.
Just one run off the bat so far in this final over. That's a full-length delivery, so a good finish there for Saeed Ajmal. And Pakistan have done it. Just maybe a couple of overs when those guys sitting there in the dugout were looking a bit stiff. Then the wickets were coming as we expected. That partnership, I think this is perhaps a ground where we expect one partnership per innings. We've seen that with all the innings that we've seen so far today. It's the one partnership that sees a team through, gives the team the advantage. And as we saw with Pakistan as well as with Afghanistan, just the one partnership per innings, this time between Ashraful and Shakib Al Hasan. And after that, there was nothing really to show.
Pakistan were in control throughout this innings. There were flashes of brilliance from Ashraful and Shakib Al Hasan, but that partnership couldn't convert the result in favour of the Bangladeshis. In the end, 151 for 7. No one else contributed to the cause.
The biggest gain for Pakistan from this game, Ramiz, would be Mohammad Sami's confidence. I think his confidence would have really been lifted by this performance. 3 for 29 of his 4, and just the faith that the captain showed in his ability. Mohammad Hafiz, 3 for 28. Mohammad Amir, wonderful figures for him, 4 for 16. Saeed Ajmal, I think he'll be one of the more valuable bowlers for Pakistan as the tournament progresses.
Sanjay, my only worry is Shahid Afridi's form with the ball and the fact that the pitches here may not suit the kind of spin that Pakistan possesses in the ranks. Except for Saeed Ajmal, the others could be hit for plenty. And Pakistan's base, the bowling base, rests on the spinners. So something for Shahid Afridi to think over. Maybe he needs to alter his line and pace on the ball. Maybe he has to do something different, because otherwise he could be eaten up by the opposition on a track like this.